You are listening Rich AF by Vivian Tu. Have you ever wondered why building wealth feels impossible, even when you're doing everything you think is right? The answer might surprise you. The biggest obstacles to financial success often come from within. Let me start with a story. When Vivian Tu applied for college, her dad made a decision that would haunt her for years. He refused to let her apply for federal student aid, convinced it would hurt her chances at top universities. This wasn't true, and she missed out on thousands of dollars in assistance she desperately needed. This experience perfectly illustrates how the financial lessons our parents teach us, often with the best intentions, can actually sabotage our wealth-building journey. Just like you might hold your pencil the same weird way your mom does, you've also inherited her money habits. And some of these inherited patterns are quietly undermining your financial success. Here, what most people get wrong about money. They think being wealthy requires exceptional math skills or insider trading knowledge. That's complete nonsense. Building wealth is actually about understanding what's blocking you and developing the right mindset to overcome those barriers. Let me share 3 game-changing insights that wealthy people understand, but most of us were never taught. First, cash sitting idle is opportunity wasted. Your parents probably told you to keep your money safe and visible. They were terrified of losing it. But here's what rich people know. Money that's not working is money that's dying. Inflation eats away at cash under your mattress every single day. The wealthy make their dollars multiply through strategic investments, while others watch their purchasing power shrink. Second insight, spending to impress others is financial suicide. We've all done it, bought something expensive to look successful or keep up with friends. But here's the brutal truth. You're spending money you don't have on stuff you don't need to impress people whose opinions don't matter. Every purchase should reflect your values, not your insecurities. Third, complaining without action changes absolutely nothing. You can vent about your financial frustrations all day long, but unless you're willing to negotiate that raise, learn about investing, or take concrete steps to improve your situation, nothing will change. Wealthy people don't just recognize their value, they actively fight for it. Breaking free from a scarcity mindset requires more than positive thinking. You need to fundamentally change how you approach money. This means affirming your worth in salary negotiations, allowing yourself occasional luxuries without guilt, and taking calculated risks that can accelerate your financial growth. Now here, where most financial advice gets it backwards. Traditional wisdom tells you to cut expenses and save every penny. But this approach has a fatal flaw. You can only save what you earn. Your savings are capped by your income, but your earning potential is limitless. Think about Vivian's journey. She started with a questionable summer job promoting bars in Chicago, earning just $5 for every person she convinced to show up. Instead of seeing this as beneath her, she leveraged her college network to bring dozens of friends each weekend. That terrible job taught her something crucial. Increasing income is often easier and more rewarding than pinching pennies. But not every workplace rewards hard work equally. Essential workers often get paid poorly despite their critical contributions to society. This highlights something vital. Your work environment dramatically impacts your earning potential. You need to be somewhere that doesn't just recognize your efforts, but actually rewards them with real advancement opportunities. Vivian learned this lesson through experience. At J.P. Morgan, hard work was valued but advancement was limited. At BuzzFeed, initiative and performance directly translated to professional growth and better compensation. Later, what started as a fun TikTok hobby evolved into a profitable business venture. The lesson here is crystal clear. Know your worth and find the right platform to showcase your abilities. This means recognizing all your skills, not just the obvious ones. Some of your less apparent talents might open doors in completely different industries. Network relentlessly. Your biggest opportunities come through connections both inside and outside your current company. And crucially, know when it's time to leave. Staying in a stagnant or toxic environment kills both your professional growth and financial potential. Your financial success depends just as much on what you can earn as what you can save. Master your full range of abilities. Choose environments that genuinely reward excellence, and strategically navigate your career for maximum growth and satisfaction. Now let's talk about budgeting, because most people have this completely wrong too. A budget isn't financial punishment or some joyless restriction system. It's actually your recipe for a fulfilling life, one that lets you enjoy what you love without running out of money to do it. The secret to successful budgeting is treating it as a tool for self-discovery, not self-deprivation. You need to honestly assess your current spending without shame or judgment, then align your money decisions with what actually matters to you. Start by gathering every piece of financial information in one place. Then categorize your expenses using a simple traffic light system. Red expenses are absolute essentials: rent, basic utilities, things you genuinely cannot reduce. Yellow expenses are necessary but flexible. You need groceries, but you can adjust how much you spend. Green expenses are pure discretionary spending: entertainment, dining out, shopping for fun. This color coding helps you mentally organize your spending and identify where adjustments make sense. But here's the crucial part. For every green expense, consider the opportunity cost. That $15 Burger King lunch doesn't just cost $15. It costs every other thing you could have done with that money instead. Look at each discretionary purchase through this lens. Are you happy with the trade-offs you're making? There's no right or wrong answer here. It's about aligning your spending with your personal values and priorities. Apply the same thinking to your yellow expenses. Every spending decision involves alternatives. Understanding these trade-offs helps you prioritize based on what truly matters to you, not what society expects. Finally, compare your total annual spending to your net income. This reveals whether you're living within your means or heading toward financial trouble. If you're spending more than you earn, it's time to make changes. Either increase your income or adjust your expenses to meet your financial goals. Remember, budgeting isn't about punishment. It's about designing your ideal future. It's a powerful process of self-discovery and strategic planning that helps you create a financial life aligned with your deepest values and biggest aspirations. To build real wealth, you need to examine the money myths you inherited during childhood and actively work to overcome them. Focus on expanding your earning potential through strategic career moves, ensuring your work environment rewards rather than stifles your growth. Create wealth instead of just restricting spending. Approach budgeting as a way to express your values and align your money choices with your personal goals. The path to financial freedom requires moving beyond old assumptions and making thoughtful decisions that serve your unique vision of a meaningful, prosperous life. Found these insights valuable? Hit like and subscribe for book summaries that could transform your thinking. The purchase link for Rich AF is waiting in the description, and we're curious, which of these concepts resonated most with you? Drop a comment below.